get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Boston Celtics. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. West is out there with Johnson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Kobe in at the 3 spot. Now here's West, following the miss by Bill Russell. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, and even with that hand in his face, Kevin, West leans back a little bit. Just creating enough space to get the shot off.
Now here's Pierce. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's West. Outside Bryant. Back to West. Six on the shot clock. But Bryant.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Kobe. Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Now here's Bird. Drains the 19-footer. Now West. It's to Shaq. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's West. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Angela shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Now here's Bird. He's off from 17 feet. West with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. West has got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Kuzi passes to Russell. Here's Kuzi, defended by Shaq. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
West outside. Fires it up. Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Bird misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's West. Goes back up. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. He has 5.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
O'Neal kicks to Johnson. Here's Kobe. O'Neal trying to break free. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Pierce. Hustle high post. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Lakers leading by 12. To the middle. And that's collected by Bird.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Kuzi. Back to Bird. Clock at 4. Shoots. Bots the J after the cagey pass fake.
Yeah, Bird never ceases to amaze. His ability to score with a hand in his face, sometimes against multiple defenders, really a testament to his focus and his talent. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Garnett left side. He kicks it to Bird. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Kuzi. The 3. Great play by Bird to set it up. Kuzi's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. West outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Down low, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about it.
And I think he'll tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. The Lakers also making some changes. James Worthy's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor comes in for Kobe. And it's Scott in for West. Now here's Rondo. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Havlicek. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Johnson against Rondo. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on James Worthy.
And like the physicality he brings to the floor, outstanding at drawing fouls while shooting.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And the Lakers making a change here. Chamberlain's checked in.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
And the Celtics with possession here after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. It's a terrific answer there.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Rondo against Johnson. Here's Hale. The rebound by Johnson. Lakers leading by 14. To the inside, Baylor. It's blocked. Allen against Worthy. Got that one up quick. Allen's got 5 points so far.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Here's Johnson. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Havlicek. Count it. Havlicek's got his second bucket.
Just a relentless machine. Never seems to fatigue. Havlicek, once he gets loose inside, it's tough to keep him from hurting.
Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Lakers passing it around. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for Boston. And the Lakers making a change here. On defense, the Celtics. A 12-point game. Here's Baylor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, the power and grace of Elgin Baylor, just too much to handle. This time he draws the foul.
For Los Angeles, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw good from Baylor.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And so Baylor nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Havlicek dishes to Allen. Six on the shot clock. Outside, White. From deep three-point range. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Goodrich. Outside Worthy. Kicks it out to Baylor. Out of bounds, Boston's possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Parrish is checked in for McHale, and Jones subbed in for Allen. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Pau Gasol's checked in for Chamberlain. Jones for 3. Can't get that one to fall. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Baylor. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Completely aware of everything around him. Goodrich quick to locate the open man.
Havlicek with it. White wide open. He fired. No good from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. Been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
White is out there with Jones. Then it's Parrish. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Cowens in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Jones after the miss from Pau Gasol. Gasol with the steal. And that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Collins after the basket by Los Angeles. Over in the corner, White. Clock at 6. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Now, here is Havlicek. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Baylor. Unable to get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. And stolen by Worthy. White against Baylor. And Boston with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
White the pass to Jones. Rejected by Gasol. Passes it to Wilkes. And the rejection by Parrish.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
Larry Bird's checked in for Havlicek. And the Lakers making a change here. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Bird covering. Now here's Goodrich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They recover it. Outside, White. And he banks in the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Goodrich passes to Wilkes. Kicks to Gasol. Right side Baylor. And it's Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bird against Baylor. Bird, the pass to White. Here's the 3. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Wilkes, defended by Jones. Pass to Wilkes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
White against Goodrich. Sinks the triple. White's got 5 now.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Goodrich kicks to Baylor. Back to Goodrich. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have it in the game.
Some changes for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Gasol. Bryant comes in for Baylor. And West subs in for Goodrich. Now, here is Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Kuzi. Left side Pierce. Misses the baby hook.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Kuzi. Jerry West making his last shot. Up top, Bird. Defended by Bryant. Kobe with the steal. To the left wing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Wilkes, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Boston making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Here's Pierce. Russell left side. And there's the pass to Bird. 6 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. Rebound the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Garnett against Shaquille O'Neal. West dishes to Scott. Back to West. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Now here's Pierce. Dishes to Bird. That shot off. Good work defensively by Kobe. Los Angeles leading by 18. Passes it to O'Neal. And here's Kobe. That's blocked by Bird. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kuzi passes to Pierce. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About a 1/7 of a ton. And unstoppable.
Ray Allen is checked in for ball. Any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things? Incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories. But I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
Now here's Kobe. And the shot goes in. Bryant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Kuzi passes to Pierce. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Garnett outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Pierce. Back to Garnett. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
They are really from the floor.
And the Celtics making a change here. Rondo's checked in. West against Rondo. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Russell. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot on the wing. And he can't bank that one in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Well, Kevin, because the defense pays so much attention to West, his teammates can find a lot of open spaces.
Knocked loose. Here's Pierce. Allen outside. Lock at 6. Back to Pierce. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Pierce has got 6.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 6, and it's in there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Kevin Garnett. Chamberlain's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Scott.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Now, here is Russell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Johnson against Rondo. Pass to Pierce. Puts up a three. Pierce with another miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. For Los Angeles, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Havlicek, he's checked in for Boston. And the Lakers also making a change. Worthy's checked in for West. Here is Havlicek. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. This is a Havlicek. Shoots over Worthy. And it's Havlicek missing. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now, here's Bryant. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And he gets the bucket. Bryant's got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
John Havlicek on the wing. Worthy defending and stolen by Chamberlain. Bryant against Rondo. Bryant passes to Johnson. Here's O'Neal, and it's sent back by Russell.
Great timing there. Outstanding instincts by Bill Russell. Then the long reach. It's a wrap.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top, delivering.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. Good work for them all around as they controlled the tempo, leading by 14 at the end of one. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that's all we have for now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's West, and it's Kobe in at the small forward. shot, high post. Bird with the bucket. Bird's got the first basket of the third quarter for Boston.
You know, when he's not beating you from the three or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Now Johnson. Johnson draws the double. And it's sent back by Russell. And he recovers it. Offensive rebound. That one goes. Count it. O'Neal's got 10 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Cousy passes to Bird. Over Bryant. Bird misses.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Poked away. Here's Cousy, defended by West. That one doesn't go. Johnson with some nice D. Bryant looking over the floor. He kicks to West. Back to Kobe. That's blocked by Bird. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's Pierce on the wing, guarded by Kobe. It's good. 8 points for Paul Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
West against Bird. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pierce shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And Paul Pierce, so efficient at the offensive end. They call him the truth because he's known for making big shots at big times.
2.
That's good from Pierce. No good on the second free throw. Pierce against Kobe. From the line. Excellent D there from Pierce.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Great play by Bird to set it up. 11 points for Paul Pierce.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide-open teammate.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Celtics making a change here. Parrish is checked in. Los Angeles making a switch here. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Baylor. West outside. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. over Kuzi. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Parrish with it. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Pierce. Puts it up from 15, and it's Boston with another.
Love the mid-range shot of Pierce, man. It is so consistent and reliable and fundamentally sound. Easily gets it off.
Johnson outside. Mikan passes to Baylor. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Bird. To the middle. And taken away by Johnson. West outside. That one a little long.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Now here's Parrish. 5 on the clock. Garnett outside. No good with the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 12. Here's West. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Mikan's got his first basket.
Yeah, he just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
Pierce against West. Pierce kicks to Bird. Tries it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
And really, nobody's had a bigger impact on the NBA than George Mikan. He continues to set the standard for post play. I mean, scoring, defending. Mike improves how an elite big man can change the game.
Here's Worthy. That shot is off. And it's Boston the other way. Here is Havlicek. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Goodrich passes to Worthy. Here's Wilkes. Gasol kicks it over to Worthy. Pass to Wilkes. Lets it go with a 3. Havlicek with the rebound. The pass to White. Back to Havlicek. And he hits the jump shot. Havlicek's got 6. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Passes it to Wilkes. Kicks it to Gasol. Out to the right wing. Here's Wilkes. No good there. Good work defensively by Jones.
frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Chamberlain's checked in. So he gets them both. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Wilkes. Back to Goodrich. The dish to Chamberlain. Inside. But they recover it. Feeds it to Gasol. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And Gasol is a master at utilizing his strength inside, forcing the defense to become physical with him whenever he has the ball in deep.
Scotty's checked in for Los Angeles. That's also, so he hits both free throws. 1:51 left to play in the third. White looking around. Pass to Jones. The pass to Havlicek. Shoots over Worthy. That one off the back iron and out. Havlicek's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Jones against Scott. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first points in this one. 1:03 left in the third. McHale against Gasol. Outside Worthy. Stolen by Havlicek. To the right side. Here's White. The baseline jumper goes down. White's got his third basket of the night right there.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Goodrich against McHale. Scott the pass to Gasol. He kicks it to Goodrich. 5 to shoot. A step-back shot here. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And really not the quickest release, but a nice fluid stroke. And, of course, Goodrich is a tremendous competitor.
Now Havlicek to the wing on the left. White. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blow. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Celtics. Havlicek is out there with McHale. Then it's Allen. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Cowens in its center. McHale passes to Rondo. Rebounded by Rich. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media. So they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually. But on occasion, it does get a little carried away.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Scott finds Gasol. Passes it to Goodrich. Pass to Worthy. Scott dishes to Gasol. He's off from 17 feet. Here's Boston now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Havlicek. Worthy with the defensive effort.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Scott. Drills the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
McHale kicks to Allen, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Robert Parrish is checked in for Boston. The Lakers also with a sub. Baylor's checked in. Gasol inside. McHale's there. Basket good.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Ron passes to McHale. Parrish with it. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind him. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
Right. Goodrich against Rondo. He feeds it to McHale. Rejected by Gasol. Right side Baylor. And the dunk by Baylor.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with the strong move.
Rondo passes to McHale. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Chamberlain with the block. And they're pushing it up. Here's Goodrich. Basket counts. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten a break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Havlicek. That's good from 7 feet away.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Lakers working the ball around now. Gasol kicks to Goodrich. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Allen will bring it up for Boston. Clark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt, about a week to 10 days where you're in another country. But it's great for the game, and it's great for the fans in those countries.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Havlicek outside. It's rebounded by Baylor. The Lakers on offense. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, Kevin, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college. Rondo against Goodrich.
Now here's Rondo. Havlicek outside. Poked loose. There's the triple. The rebound by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Scott kicks to Goodrich. And here's Chamberlain. Here's Gasol. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. 6 points for Pau Gasol.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Havlicek. No good, unable to end this run.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
They get it back. And he cannot get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And, you know, when you look at Byron Scott and then add in the way he plays, really a pure shooting guard in every sense.
Clark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep three at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Scott. Floats one. Oh, that's blocked. Down low. Here's White. Up and in on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The pass to Goodrich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Gail Goodrich is really good at drawing fouls. He's so aggressive as an offensive player, and I love the fact that he's got that ability to change pace, too, which makes him hard to guard.
That's good from Goodrich. The Lakers making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Clark, a lot of fans ask us what qualifies as a legal screen versus a moving screen. They feel there's a lot of gray area there. What do you think?
Well, I think there is some gray area because the problem you have, one of the problems is a number of veterans out there have become really masters at getting a little extra into their screen, which borders on illegal and many times is. So the league is doing a pretty good job of clarifying. And if you're moving your lower or upper body to help a teammate with your screen, then that should be called. And most times it is called as illegal. A hip check, a shoulder, any of that to set a screen is illegal.
From deep three-point range, the Lakers rebound.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Havlicek outside. Looking to get it going. Wilkes with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Goodrich. Passes it to Chamberlain. Shoots in deep. Back to Goodrich. Shoots over White. Goodrich, that's good. Goodrich has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Havlicek, the pass to Cowens. Back to Havlicek. They need this, and he gets the jumper to drop. Now Scott. Pass to Goodrich. And the rejection by Parrish. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Havlicek. It's on target from the high post.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Goodrich against White. Goodrich with it. So it's Los Angeles winning one easily to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Said Greg an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that, folks, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.